everybody, this is Randy from Randy's Crafty Creations, and I want to make a quick video for you today and show you a technique I learned the other day using dryer sheets to go ahead and get your paper unstuck from your dies once you are done die cutting them. As you know, you roll your die through, you get this beautiful cut, and then the paper gets stuck and you got to sit and poke through the holes and try to get your die out. But what I learned with the dryer sheets is that we don't have to poke anymore. So I'm using my butterfly Thinlets from Stampin' Up to do this nice detailed butterfly for this demonstration. So I want to go ahead and show that to you. And I'm going to show you another die that I just used that we had some trouble getting out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that with the dryer sheets. All right, so you're going to take your dryer sheets and you're going to take 4 and you're going to, actually I think I'm going to use 3 this time. You're going to unfold them. 1, unfold 2, unfold 3. So you're going to unfold them, lay them out nice and flat, and then fold them in half. You want it just thick enough that your die won't cut through it. It could be any brand. I'm just using my local store brand. You want to make sure that your die does not cut through it when you run it back through. So we're going to go ahead and cut out this butterfly off of my Stampin' Up paper. And I'm using my big kick. I'm going to go ahead and put my paper on, put my die on, make my sandwich. I'm using the new Stampin' Up Sizzix cutting platform. You can get it out of the catalog. You can click the link on my sidebar. I'll be happy to send one to you. What I like about it is it takes the thin die adapter piece off instead of before where it folded over and it went through your machine, and then you would have it come out the other end, and it's very long and cumbersome. So I'm really happy about this one. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and run my die through like I always do. And pull my butterfly out. And voila! The paper is stuck, just like it always is. There's really nowhere I can lift an edge up to go ahead and get my butterfly out. So I'm going to go ahead and take my butterfly piece. I'm going to lay it on my dryer sheet, right on my cutting plate. Put my other plate back on top. I'm using my Cuttlebug cutting plates because it's what I had here at home and I just broke one. So I'll get a new plate tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run it through. I take my plate off. Take my dryer sheet off, and look at that. The die just pops out. Your paper has kind of sort of stuck to the dryer sheet, but you can go ahead and peel it off, and it leaves all the junk behind. So all that garbage is there, and you just end up with your nice detailed die. And it was nice and quick, and I really didn't have to poke. I do have this one little piece over here, but that's okay. So I really didn't have to poke. So I'm going to put these aside, and now I'm going to use a more basic die that I used a couple weeks ago in a class. This is the camper die from Paper Tray Ink, and we used it so many times that the die really started to hold the paper and it wouldn't come out. So this technique would have been great for that. So that's why I wanted to make this video. So anyhow, let's go ahead and run that through. And we used this die so much that the paper really started sticking bad. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. And as you can see, the paper is all stuck. I did have one piece pop out, my little chair, but the rest is stuck and I would have to go ahead and start poking to try to get that out. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and put my dryer sheet down, and I'm going to use the same one I just used. And I'm going to run it through my big kick. And you can flip the dryer sheet over, use it again, but it is now going to release that camper right from my die, which is kind of nice. And then we can just go ahead and we can peel it off and use it to build our little 3-dimensional camper. So I just wanted to show you this really fun technique. Again, I'm Randy from Randy's Crafty Creations, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this is useful to you. Have a great day.